My name is John Rambo. We served on the same team together in Nam.
This action star and his career refuse to die. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Sylvester Stallone performances.
He thinks he's Rambo.
Rambo is a pussy.
For this list, we're taking a look at those performances that show off this actor at his finest and/or most memorable. Number 10, Kit Latora, Daylight.
Tell them not to go in there. Tell them we're coming down right now. Can you do that?
This disaster film features the Italian stallion at the height of his fame, playing a shamed former New York Emergency Medical Services chief who uses his skills to save a group of strangers.
Now, you're wrong about that. I had to take a chance, now you do.
As he's an action star of the highest order, Stallone has zero difficulty injecting this very 90s movie with his own personality and style, preventing it from becoming the by-the-book affair it would have been in the hands of a less accomplished actor.
Do I really need this? Do I want this in my life?
Though it received some negative reviews and Razzie nominations, Stallone's Daylight is what it is. An enjoyable big-budget action romp with explosions and cheesy lines aplenty.
Keep everybody together until I get back.
Number 9, Lieutenant Marion Cobra Cabretti, Cobra.
All the Cobra.
After his plans to star in an extremely gritty Beverly Hills Cop were scrapped because his version was far too expensive, Stallone took the violence he had in mind and crafted the madman known as Cobra.
Cabretti, do you know you have an attitude problem?
Yeah, but it's just a little one.
An over-the-top tough guy in the most fun way possible. This is one cop we would hate to meet, but love to watch. A sunglasses-wearing, toothpick-brandishing, shirt-ripping badass who kills without blinking an eye.
You're a disease, and I'm the cure.
For the flick, which Stallone also wrote, he worked with established genre conventions to bring to screen the kind of loose-cannon cop film you'd expect.
As long as we have to play by these bullshit rules and the killer doesn't, we're gonna lose.
The result was a critical failure, but a box office hit and a classic Stallone joint.
The court is civilized, isn't it, pig?
But I'm not. This is where the law stops, and I start. Sucker.
Number 8, Jack Carter, Get Carter.
My name is Jack Carter, and you don't want to know me.
When thinking of someone to succeed Michael Caine in a remake of this 1971 flick, Sylvester Stallone probably isn't the first name that comes to mind, especially when you consider that the original owed much of its success to Caine's effortless charm, and Stallone was known more for his muscles than his way with words.
So, you ever been to prison? For how long?
How about this weather?
This darker version pulled it off though, primarily thanks to Stallone as Jack Carter, a mob enforcer who tries to solve his brother's murder.
He's my brother, Connie. He's my little brother, and he's dead. And he left a wife and kid up there, so I'm going. I owe him that.
Adept at evoking inner turmoil, he rose above a lot of people's perception of him, making the part his own and becoming a bright spot in an otherwise unsuccessful film.
Sorry, Mr. Carter. You're not on the list.
Nobody likes the list guy.
Number 7, Ray Breslin, Escape Plan.
These facilities are escape-proof.
Ray Breslin has to be the best original character Stallone has brought to life since his surprise comeback.
Get out of here. Yes, we can. No!
This prison escape artist from Escape Plan may have been double-crossed, but never ceases to be a formidable protagonist.
How much time do you need?
3 to 5 minutes.
Our favorite moments of the film do not derive from the typical machismo we've come to expect from Stallone. Instead, it's the moments of vulnerability that stand out the most. Like his time in solitary confinement. Plus, you can't go wrong when you team Stallone with Arnie. These two action titans prove they've still got what it takes to bring an exciting action flick to the screen as well as they could in their heyday.
The favor man.
Number 6, Lieutenant Ray Tango, Tango and Cash.
Frank?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Releasing another buddy cop film a mere 2 years after Lethal Weapon may have seemed lazy. And if Stallone and Kurt Russell hadn't been the ones cast in Tango and Cash, the movie could have easily been written off.
Can we be frank?
You're looking terribly anemic. I think what you need is a little iron in your diet.
They star as a pair of cops framed for murder and sent to prison to contend with the criminals they sent there.
You pig! It's over for you!
I think you're gonna be very popular here.
Watching a man who became a star through down and dirty roles become a buttoned-up yuppie proved not only fun, but downright delightful. Throw in the chemistry Stallone enjoyed with his co-star, and you get an essential entry on the actor's resume, as well as the last classic American action film released in the 80s.
Well, it looks like there's a lot of new pollution in the sky tonight, and they call it Perret.
Number 5. Sergeant John Spartan, Demolition Man.
You'll be eligible for parole no earlier than the year 2046.
As John Spartan, Stallone is a ballsy cop whose destructive police work could have been characterized as a reign of terror, if not for his badge and good intentions.
Are you shitting me?
John Spartan, you are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
When he wakes up 36 years in the future after being sent to cryo prison, things have changed, and he's got to roll with the punches to adapt and catch a violent, out-of-time career criminal.
But that's really fucking stupid. You think he wants to start a business?
Utilizing the heroic traits he'd cultivated over the years for their intended purpose as well as laughs, Stallone gives a layered performance in this successful sci-fi flick.
You do what you gotta do, I know what I gotta do. I gotta nail that maniac and put him on ice, or that's where I'm gonna be.
We're still dying to know how you use those 3 seashells, though.
Buckle up.
Number 4. Sheriff Freddie Heflin, Copland.
I'm watching.
Gaining over 40 pounds and accepting the role for the lowest amount a union actor can take for a part, it's safe to say that Stallone was passionate about this film.
I'm the sheriff. I mean, I'm supposed to know what's going on. How do you think this looks?
Go on, Freddie. And don't think so much.
This commitment is proven in every frame of the finished product, as he personifies the role of an older, out-of-shape sheriff who's made the decision to finally lay down the law.
I look at this town, and I don't like what I see anymore.
Hoping to use Copland to restore his reputation as an actor and not simply an action star, Stallone lived the role on screen and off, even wearing earplugs to mimic his character's partial deafness.
I need to do something. I need to do this for myself.
Listen to me, you deaf.
If you're only familiar with his action hero roles, you're definitely missing out.
Freddie. Look, I don't know about Ray, okay, but everyone in Garrison is not a murderer.
No, they just keep their eyes closed and their mouths shut, just like me.
Number 3. Gabe Walker, Cliffhanger. One of the best moments in any of Sly's films takes place during the opening of this mountain climbing action thriller.
You gotta get on the radio and call Frank and tell him to call the state police.
When the woman he's sent to save meets her untimely demise in horrible slow motion, it sent a shockwave through fans that were programmed to believe Stallone always came out on top.
Don't you lose her! Don't you let her go!
Don't let me fall! I'm living! Spending the rest of the film's running time working to redeem himself and save the woman he loves, Stallone is stripped of his typical ego, but replaces it with anger and desperation.
If you want me, I'm in here!
That effort was met with critical and commercial success, and one adventurous film.
Remember, shithead, keep your arms and legs in the vehicle, and all.
Number 2. John Rambo, the Rambo franchise. It all began with one film that featured little dialogue, lots of action, and one heart-wrenching speech.
Who are they that protest me, huh? Who are they?
And with that, a quintessential action franchise was born.
It's over! Nothing is over!
Co-written by Stallone himself, John Rambo is a Vietnam vet who feels betrayed by the society he comes back to and can't seem to leave the violence or death he wrought behind. Playing the part to perfection, Sly reprised the role in several sequels, each time showing off his skill with and without weapons. 2008's Rambo, in particular, continued the legacy with intense gore. But most importantly, it was Stallone's most grounded performance since the original.
When are they ready to leave?
When you are.
Before we reveal our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Are you nuts? You want me to switch places with you?
Answer the question.
I tried to give you the truth. You don't want the truth. It was like my brother.
You're not answering the question.
We're not together. We built this union together.
Yes, I see him. Shaka's with him, and he has about 25 hostages.
I told you to stop pointing at mute!
You're too much of an unknown. Adrian Hastings, me, Monroe. Who the hell are you?
Number 1. Rocky Balboa, The Rocky Franchise. In a different world, the ultimate sports underdog would have been played by Robert Redford or Burt Reynolds. But Stallone was determined to play the role he penned himself, and ultimately it was that role that earned him Academy Award nominations for both Best Actor and Best Original Screenplay. As a down-on-his-luck boxer determined to succeed, regardless of the effort it takes and obstacles he must conquer, Stallone seems perfectly capable of delving into the self-doubt that defines the character.
It really don't matter if I lose this fight. It really don't matter if this guy opens my head either.
Today, Rocky stands as a symbol to many fans of the never-give-up attitude, as Stallone's best role, and as one of the most iconic film characters in history. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Sylvester Stallone performance? For more acting top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.